Here's my story about how I learned Japanese. If you don't know my story already, I grew up in Japan. I'm from Colombia, but when I was 8 years old, I went to Japan. When I started learning Japanese, I actually went to a normal public Japanese school when I was in my 3rd grade. Everyone was doing their normal classes of science and math and all of that. The school had actually a special little tutoring program for me. Back then, I didn't speak English or Japanese, and I started by obviously learning hiragana. Hiragana is technically the easiest or the first alphabet of the language. Japanese language has 3 alphabets if you don't know: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. You start by the first thing that you learn when you're kind of starting learning Japanese when you're a baby is hiragana. So that's how I started. After 6 months, I was able to actually understand pretty much a lot of things, if not like 90%. And then I was also able to communicate, but the writing and reading was really, really hard for me. Once I mastered hiragana, then I learned katakana and then basic kanjis, or Chinese characters. When I really mastered how to write and read the whole language was really maybe towards the end of junior high. It took me at least 3 years or so to be able to kind of be in a level as same as everyone. Once I was in high school, I was totally fine and ready. So in total, for me to master the whole language, reading and writing and communication, it took me at least three years. But in order to just communicate or understand what I'm saying, it took me about 6 months. And I think this is because I was still very little. I was only 8 years old. I was obviously in the country surrounded by only Japanese, and I will speak with Japanese with my dad, and then everything else was Japanese at school, on TV, and family, and all of that. But that's how I learned Japanese.